Good day to you, my friends. Warning, this is another very disturbing story about a federal agency killing family pets. Hundreds of family pets are killed each year by a little-known federal agency. The beautiful dog that you see in the photo with her toy is Maggie. She was a spry 7-year-old border collie that belonged to the McCurtain family of Gresham, Oregon. Maggie slipped through the backyard fence in her family Oregon home. Minutes later, she was dead. Her neck was snapped by a body-gripping trap set by the U.S. federal government less than 50 feet from her home that she shared with her 4 small children who loved her greatly. Here is a quote from the owner of Maggie, Denise McCurtain of Gresham, Oregon. "It is an image that will never leave me," she said of her death. "She was still breathing as we tried to remove the trap. Her eyes were wide open, and she was looking at me. All I could say was, 'I'm trying so hard. You didn't do anything wrong.'" Maggie's death, at a minimum, was one of hundreds of accidental killings of pets over the last decade, acknowledged by the Wildlife Services, a little-known branch of the U.S. Department of Agriculture that is tasked with destroying animals as seen as threats to people, agriculture, or to the environment. This is a government, taxpayer-funded predator control program, and its killing methods are at random and at times completely illegal. Over the years, Wildlife Services have killed thousands of non-targeted animals in several states, from pet dogs to protected species no less, caught in a body-gripping conibear trap and legs holding snares, or poisoned by lethal M44 devices that explode sodium cyanide capsules when triggered by a wild animal or the snout of a curious family pet. The traps are set on communal property owned by the neighborhood associations. The associations and families living in those neighborhoods are not told by the government that the traps are being set. The devices could kill a child or even an adult, considering many of the traps use sodium cyanide. The only warning sign is a small placard that is placed in the grass or the ground, identifying the device as government property and cautions against tampering with it. Nothing about it could be lethal or harmful or deadly at all. This is just another insane federal program, one that needs to be completely changed or just ended. Now, warning, we just went through a horror of our own with a local so-called pet emergency care hospital here in Jacksonville, Florida. The service cost us over $2,300 for a day and a half of care for our dog. Before we picked up our dog, they wanted to hit us up for another $1,000, $1,200. They couldn't make up their mind and wasn't sure, but that was their best guesstimate. I can't really say what happened as far as the care for our dog, whether it was good or not, I don't know. We ended up picking up our dog after a day and a half. This was on a weekend. We picked him up on a Monday morning and we took him to our vet. He was in such pain and such bad shape, we had to have him put to sleep. The death and the problem with our dog was not the fault of the hospital or our vet or anything else. It is just, my complaint is the way they treated our family. They're only seeming to be interested in money and how much they could get, and they seemed very careless about caring for our dog or our feelings. Now, you have a nice day. I sincerely hope a long and prosperous life, and God bless our United States of America.